Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for June 20th, 21st, 22nd, and 23rd, Monday through Thursday. Now, this is just the introduction. You're going to hear this on all the readings. I will post a timestamp where you can just bypass this. I hope you watch it at least one time, though, the introduction, because I do a universal overview of the readings, too. Anyway, for the readings, the main readings, your readings, I am going to be using my Archangel Power Tarot cards, Radley Valentine, my Radley Valentine Guardian Angel cards, my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. Now, for the universal, the overview, I will use my Rider-Waite Rider Tarot deck, and my Where is she? My Colette Baron Reed the Good Tarot. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy. But remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like. Leave the rest. I am an intuitive channeler. I open myself up to higher power, source, Holy Spirit, and whatever comes through just comes through. I try to get out of the way of everything too. Now, we are leaving on the 21st in the morning. We are leaving Gemini season. So my Geminis, this is the last time I'll wish you a happy birthday. It is also the first time that I will wish my Cancers a happy birthday. So a couple of things to know. And I will try to post this on my website. I haven't been keeping up with that as much as I have my Facebook, Instagram, and my YouTube, the community page. But I'll try to post this little calendar there because on the 21st, and this is Eastern Standard Time, 4:15, this Cancer season begins. Now, it's also when summer solstice for the Northern Hemisphere begins, and it's the winter solstice for the Southern Hemisphere. So in the summer, the Northern Hemisphere, this is the longest day. And of course, in the Southern, it is the shortest day. The shortest day that you see the sun, let's put it that way. Also, Midsummer's Eve. Now, it's interesting that, well, let's go through this. June 22nd, we do have Venus leaving Gemini and going into Cancer. That is at 8:35. And then on the 24th, it's just right outside of our reading time, we have many places in the world celebrate Midsummer's Eve on the 24th of this year. Now, interesting also is that it's also St. John's Day, John the Baptist's birth feast day. So we have a lot of different belief systems coming together to celebrate during this time. The interesting part to me is, and I've been talking about what they call this great full planetary parade. It is this alignment where, and now granted, nothing is totally in alignment, but if you were to look in with your naked eye, it would appear. But it's the Sun, Mercury, Venus, the Moon, the crescent moon, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn will be lined up or have an appearance of being lined up. You'll be able to see this like in the morning or right before, about an hour before dawn on the mornings of the 23rd, 24th, and 25th. And it's supposed to also include Uranus and Neptune, okay? Now, that you would not be able to see with the naked eye. So we have this 24th energy, give or take a day, there's a lot of intent and intentions going on. And there's a lot of planetary action going on here too. So interesting time, so I would say the 23rd to the 25th, very strong stuff going on at that time. Now, like I said, I will try to post the calendar for the end of June, maybe some July, in my website. Okay, anyway. Let's go on and see what, for this week, the 20th through the 23rd, what do we need to know? What is the universe? What's going on in the universe? What are the energies like? And yes, there is still the Schumann resonance. I post that periodically. I think I've been doing it about a couple of times a week. I post it when it's this bright white, which means that it's very, very intense. Again, I'm not an expert of this. I know enough to know, hey, that means something. So I think we need to be aware, follow. It is, we do feel like we're in a very strange and very intense time of our life and of history. I've talked about that. I do believe that we are, many of us, the people that follow, we are light workers, we are star seeds, whatever you want to call yourself with that. We are here to counter a lot of dark energy. That's our job, and because of that, we do get hit with it a lot. So part of it is for us to encourage each other and to, as I always say at the end of the videos, to stay shining. One thing I haven't, I know I talk about Pluto. Well, I talk about Saturn in Aquarius, and to me that's about illusion versus reality. And Saturn actually is retrograde right now. Saturn, I believe, will go. It will move. I think it will move around. Right. I think that it will go. Well, it goes direct before this, but I think it moves on to on March 23rd, 2023. Okay. The other thing though is Pluto is in Capricorn right now. It is retrograde. Pluto is the planet of death, destruction, but also of rebirth. Capricorn has a lot of rules and rigidity, but it's also a building energy. On 2/19, or some people say 2/22/22, Pluto was in an exact place in the United States birth chart, of July 24th, 1776. So we started, a very strong energy. It will actually leave the U.S.'s birth chart. It will actually leave on November 19th, 2024. So there's some time there. But I do believe that Capricorn and Pluto has done a lot of the tearing down. So we should be entering into more of a rebuilding time. Pluto does shift to Aquarius. I'm looking at my notes. Like I said, March 23rd, 2022. However, 2023, but it has 2 retrogrades back into Capricorn. But then on November 19th, 2024, it totally leaves, okay, Capricorn. So that's a good energy there too. And I think that Saturn actually leaves Aquarius also on March 23rd, but I don't have that. I didn't note that on my notes. So let me go down here. A couple of cards have fallen out, and when they fall out, we need to pick them up. So we've got some rod energy. We have some fire energy. Now, after Cancer season will come Leo. We do have Jupiter is in Aries right now. It will go retrograde, but that's at the end of July. So it is a very positive energy. So the fire, rods. So remember, rods in itself is rods or wands. Let me bring that down a little bit. Rods or wands is our fire energy. It is our Aries, our Leo, our Sagittarius. We just had the Sagittarius full moon. And, we do have a Jupiter in Aries. So those are very strong stuff. It's actually a very, Jupiter in Aries is a very good energy for us. It's a very forceful energy for us to really rebuild and do a lot of positive things. So let's go on. Let's pull one more. Let's pull one more and see what we've got. Okay, so that'll be our mystery card. So here, first one we have is the 9 of rods. So 9s in itself, numbers have meaning. And yes, I have been seeing a lot of the triple numbers, or even the 4 numbers. I've been seeing a lot of the 1111s. I've even been seeing a lot of the repetitious numbers again. Seemed like they took a little bit of time off, and now they're ramping up. That's usually angel messages, and there's a lot of things on the websites that can, if you put in 1111, angel message, a lot of possibilities will come up for you. But anyway, we have a 9. 9 has, let's wrap it up. Let's get this done. Now, the thing about this is also, this is about determination. This is about courage. This is about not giving up at all, not giving up anything that you have fought for, anything that you have strived for, okay? It's not necessarily things that had been given to you. It is things, like I said, you have worked, and you have worked very hard for. And you have, you have really gone through some battles to achieve these things, because you can see there's a bandage on his head. But yet at the same time, he's very aware. He's watching out for any hidden energies to come against him, any hidden dangers. He's very, very aware, and he's very alert too. But this is, again, not giving up anything that you have fought for, okay, or that you have worked for. And now we have the 3. 3 is about celebrations. It's about creativity. The power of 3. There is power. You say something 3 times, do something 3 times. Have 2 other people join you in something 3 times. But this is kind of looking at options, looking at opportunities. This is not a person that is, this is not a person that has gone through this suffering, okay? Or maybe he's gone through this suffering, but he's come out of it well. He's come out of it actually very affluent. He's come out of it knowing that there are possibilities for him. He has his back to us, so we do not matter as much as his future matters. The past does not matter. He is ready to go forward, and he is ready to join and to claim what is his to claim. Now this is the mystery card. Okay, this is reversed. This is an 8. I sometimes see this as a 7, but nope, this is an 8. 8 has unlimited opportunities, unlimited possibilities. This is an 8 of Pentacles. Pentacles is our Capricorn energy. Just talked about that. It is also our, and we're going to have, in Cancer season, we'll have a Capricorn full moon too, so there's going to be a lot of that going on. It's also our Virgo, and it's also our Taurus energy, and we do have some Taurus influences going on too. It is about our money, our job, our career, how we are known. It's also about our home life too. But this is basically, this person is creating this. So here we have that creation here. But this person has a good little stockpile. This person is known as somebody who has made a good life. This person is known as somebody who has created. This person is also respected for what he has created too. So there's a lot of masculine energy with this, so don't, that does not mean that this is not something, this is not male or female. We all have masculine and we all have feminine energies. We all have estrogen. We all have testosterone. So we all have both of these energies. But this does have that drive. This does have that wanting to create something better. This does have this, I've done my work. I am still working, and I am striving for more. Okay, but there is also recognition with this. So there is again, this is not the 10. The 10 of rods is more of a struggle. This is standing firm and not letting anyone take from you. This is now, passing through that point where you can, leave the past behind you, and you can look towards that future, and you can look at those opportunities. And like I said, this person is well groomed, is well dressed. At the same time, we have the Pentacle energy, and this is, getting to work, doing your work, making sure that you get your work done, at the same time being recognized for your work. And at the, and just, there is, here we're putting our little pentacles up. So every time we make one, we're putting that up. We're showing off our work at the same time. Not to be a show off, but for people to recognize our work. Okay. So let's see. Tell me what this means to you. I can tell you, there's lots of different things with this, but let me know. Let me know. Comment below. But here, let's go on to our Colette Baron Reed. One day I'm going to remember her name. Here we go. Oh, okay. That one's falling around here. This is the King of Earth. This is a professional. This is a professional energy. This is, again, this is Earth energy. This is Earth energy. This is somebody that knows what he needs. Now, all of the court cards have an underlying energy, and we'll go through them, so I won't have to do it when we're in our readings. But the page's underlying energy is Earth. This is the Pentacle energy, money, job, career. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. The knight is fire. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, passionate, burning, determined. The queen is water energy. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. We're about to go into Cancer. Fluid, emotional, loving, but also, you got to kind of be a little leery of how much they're going to be loving. And then we have the king energy, which is swords, and that is our Aquarius, our Gemini, and our Libra. Thought processes, thinking things through, making some plans, really looking at what needs to be done, and then going to explore that too. But the king is a little bit more strategic and more in alignment. So here we have underlying energy, like I said, is that air energy, and here we have that earth energy again. This is somebody that knows how to make money. This is somebody that knows that knows what needs to be done for his kingdom. This is somebody that just says, no, we need to get this done. He's a subject matter expert, like I said. So there's a lot of masculine energy for this week. Do not let that worry you. And this is where, like I said, whether you male or female, this is where we have the opportunity to utilize this energy to really get down to business and to be very straightforward. Now, the king of earth is a money maker. The king of earth is also a subject matter expert. The king of earth could be very professional energy here too. But again, the king of earth is all about making money and dealing with what needs to be done on that financial scene. It's like, oh, okay, where are we going with this higher power? And it's just really, getting down to business. It's a getting down to business type of card here, okay? Now, when we get into your readings, all of these could be all different to me. These are just the energies I'm getting, but there is a similarity. There is, again, numbers do make an impact. They can be used for good, for bad. Here you have a 9, 3, and an 8. 8, 3, 9. Look those up, okay? So there's interesting stuff. Stay firm. There is recognition. There are possibilities. There is a future, which many times over we feel very like, what is the future? It can be very scary. But again, my star seeds, light workers, indigo children, wherever you were born. I was born in the older part of all of that. I was one of the first ones, not the first, but I was one of the first ones. Just know that, we have to have confidence. We have to stay light. We have to stay hopeful. We have to stay shining no matter what is thrown at us. And we do get a lot thrown at us. But anyway, please take a moment to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. And why don't we start our readings now? Hello, my Cancers, and happy birthday to you. We have come to your season. Yes. Interesting energies for you too. We have the solstice happening, Midsummer's Eve, for the northern hemisphere. We also have that 24th. That has some real strong stuff going on. Also too, I didn't mention it in the overview. I'll mention it going forward. But July 3rd and 4th has Pluto in one of those weird energies that it was very similar to that, to that February 19th, 2022 energies too. So interesting stuff. So 2 cards have fallen. Let's see if we can pull the other from, so you do have some really interesting stuff. I do feel it's going to empower you more than you have ever felt empowered before. Okay, so here we go. All of your cards are reversed, and I felt like this one needs to go forward. This one is, okay, so let's see what we have. First one is the 5 of Michael. So the 5 of Michael, 5 has that change energy, could be positive, could be negative. It's always a little bit on the stressful side, but it's also kind of a clearing away energy too. Michael is our air energy. It is our Aquarius, our Gemini. We're leaving Gemini. And it's also our Libra. It is our thought processes. It is thinking things through, making some plans. Now, the 5 of Swords also has, when we go back to the, the traditional I always want you to watch out for the sneaky snake. Now, the sneaky snake thinks that he can get away or she can get away with anything. The sneaky snake does not do that. Believe it or not, it's just that it's an inconvenience. It's again this this sneaky snake energy is just there to try to upset you. Okay, so take some breaths, let things go with this. But there is with this, well, it'll say this situation doesn't serve you. Release your attachment to the outcome. Consider taking a more uplifting approach. So what's going on? It's not in your best interest anymore, and it's time for you to make some changes. It's time for you to take some control over the situation, and that's what you're going to get with this page of Gabriel. Now, we talked about the court cards in the introduction, so the page's underlying energy is our earth energy, Capricorn. Remember, Pluto is in Capricorn, and I feel, again, because of that July 4th thing going on too, I was looking at the birth chart of the United States, and I was looking at the 22nd, and I was looking at July 4th, and there was something that it was very similar to the energies, except that it was a minute off. Okay, so whatever that's going to mean, it was very close to that July 4th, 1776 energies, very close to that February 19th to the 22nd, 2022 energies, except it was a minute off. So something changes with that, okay? There's a little bit of a change. And I do feel that, Pluto has been in Capricorn for so long. I think it's on that upswing right now. And I think that this is where where the rebuilding or the transitioning energies come. Anyway, I know, had to say that. Don't know why you needed to hear it, but anyway. So I would say the 24th through the July 4th, July 5th are going to be really important days for you. Strong stuff. Do not despair on any of that. You've got the page of Gabriel, and I know that's next week, but you've got the page of Gabriel. Underlying energy again, earth, work, job, career, money, home. But Gabriel in itself is our fire energy. It is our Aries. Jupiter is in Aries. It is our Leo. Leo is following your energies, next season. And it's also our Sagittarius. Sagittarius full moon. Passionate, burning, determined. The page of Gabriel is, like I said, whatever it's not serving you, the page of Gabriel is taking it up with both hands. The page of Gabriel is kind of saying, well, you know what? This doesn't serve me, but you know what? I'm not going to let this hold me back. And I am going to make some major changes with this. Now, that could be in your job. It could be, like I said, there's that earth energy underlying here. But it could be just in general. You're going to make some major changes. And you're going to, it's kind of like that if I've said this before. If you always do what you always did, you'll always get what you always got. And this is doing something different now. This is really very forceful energy. And it's, again, it's not a pushy energy, but it's just kind of like not taking any slack from anyone energy, too. So here we go. It's energetic, brave, optimistic, playful. Follow your passion. You are ready for any challenge. Opportunities for excitement and adventure. Things are changing. A lot of the garbage is being thrown out. A lot of the dirt is being turned. Soil is getting ready. I don't know. There's a lot of movement. This energy for this week, there's a lot of movement happening for you, my Cancers. And I do feel it positive. This card reversed, 6 of Ariel. Now, one of the air energies got this. So if you have any, this is where I would say look at your birth chart, and if you have an air energy, can't remember who I think it was Libra energy. So if you have any Libra energy, you might want to cross-reference with that one. So 6, number of man. This is also the energies you put into something. Ariel is our Pentacle energy, like I said, underlying earth energy here. This is unexpected money. This is money coming back to you. So this is, again, this is one of those expect a miracle, expect money to come in, keep putting it out there. If this is something that you've been needing, my Cancers, to pay off bills or just to get through, you know, I've had many a time that I've had financial miracles happening. I'm waiting on another one now, but I am putting it out there, and you know what? It feels good, and I expect it to happen. But I have had times where could not meet a mortgage, and money came in, gave it to God, gave it to Source, you know, asked Holy Spirit, help me with this. Money came in. So this is the same thing. The Six of Ariel has that, but you also have to believe. I'm not saying then that you take it and say, well, I can go spend the money on something else, and you know, no. That's not how it works. But you do have to say, okay, you know, I do believe, I do expect a miracle, and then, you know, when you expect a miracle, believe it or not, miracles happen. Okay, but anyway, the Six of Ariel, like I said, is a money card. Material needs get fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways. Acts of kindness, giving or receiving with a grateful heart. So be the best you can, my Cancers. And I do think with all that, the stuff going on, especially, you know, as we transition, because we also have that Midsummer's Night, Midsummer's Eve type of thing, you know, for the northern, but believe it or not, you know, all of this. So I would say yours until at least July 4th or 5th. There's going to be some really interesting, positive energies. Not necessarily easy, but really, it's going to be worth the struggle. Okay? Okay. Let's see what guardian angels have to say. Let's see. So you have a 5 and a 6. Let's see, guardian angels, what do you want to tell our Cancers? Okay, this one is also reversed. 2 of abundance. Now, 2 has some choices, some crossroads. It's also coming together. Abundance is our earth energy again. So this is about balance, but this is an interesting, how they phrase it, it's very interesting. Anyway, life may be feeling a little out of balance right now, and that would be that 5 of Michael. You could be working multiple jobs or trying to make a change to your dream career. It's important to keep things light and stay in touch with your inner child. Make your work as playful as possible. Multitasking with a positive attitude brings success. So success comes, but you have to lighten your energies. You have to believe. You have to put out the lights, not turn off the lights, but you have to stay shining during this time. Okay? And you just have to have hope, and you have to believe. Okay? And smile, my Cancers. Smile all this time. Anyway, let's see what crystal or energy. So you have a 5, 6, and a 2, or 2, 6, 5. But yeah, that page of Gabriel, you know, that page has a lot of strength. A lot of strength in that page. Very optimistic, a lot of strength, pushing forward, and not, you know, watch out for that sneaky snake energy, but at the same time, be aware of it, but don't be afraid of it. Never be afraid of it. Anyway, let's see what crystal or energy we have for our Cancers. Ametrine. Spiritual guidance, angelic realms, clears stress, truths revealed. Interesting with that. Okay, like I gave you a little more than just the week, but things are, I don't know, they're blossoming, they're happening, they're turning around. It's heading into a more positive, energetic time for you, my Cancers. Enjoy. Anyway, take a moment, my Cancers, to like, share, subscribe, click on that bell for notifications. As always, my Cancers, know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.